So I'm sitting outside in my garden here. So this is my garden this year. It's just starting out. You see so much. I have so much of cocoyams. Look, I have about 10 of them. All I put them in pots. Trying to get there. These are my cocoyams. Yeah, I had. It started with one cocoyam that had so many little baby ngorba, and I didn't use it. I just replanted them, used the ngorba to replant them this year. Eventually, I want to have a cocoyam bush because I really would love to have this cocoyam. This is the one we use to make a bang, the leaves to make a bangkok. So instead of me trying to use all kinds of leaves, I want to be able to use my cocoyam leaves. And also greens. I had just one as green germinated, but this year the whole place, all the greens germinated from last year. Even though I had saved the seeds to sow this year, I didn't have to do it because they all sprouted from last year where the big the main leaf was. So I repotted them. And look at all this. Look at my water thing looking like a snake. Look at that. Isn't that something? Why would they even make something to look this scary? Is the water sprinkler for the watering system for my farm that I just bought this, and it looks so much like snake. Look at that. When the water comes on it, you see it like a snake. It's horrible, scary. But anyway, this is my farm, and all the greens sprouted from the major part. This was the where I had the green shrub last year. You can see I unearthed a whole bunch of them to repot somewhere. I had nothing but greens potting out everywhere. But I think I'm gonna end up with greens and cocoyams eventually. And these tomatoes sprouted from the ground as well. I didn't plant any of them this year because I'm tired of spending so much money at the nursery to buy tomatoes, and then at the end of the year I have nothing, just a little bit of here and there. So I just told myself, no, you're not going to plant anymore, spend so much money buying a tomato plants, and then none of them, if you have few tomatoes here and there, I'm not doing that no more. So but then, to my greatest surprise, they sprouted up from the seeds of last year that had dropped on the ground. Because if I had even taken it to pot it, they probably would not even germinate. So they came up by themselves. So then I separated from where they were all stacked together and repotted them. I repotted two here, one here. I have this one here. I have one here. I have two here, and I have two here. All of them came out of the ground from last year. And then I have all these greens sprouting everywhere, but they're bolting on me, so I just come around and remove the flowers, so that all I need, give it time to be able to produce leaves, because I need leaves. And then of course this pepper here, I think this is the 4th year of this pepper surviving the bad weather and sprouting up, and I hope I'm gonna have some good peppers this year from it. They're always long and huge. Call it tatashi, I don't know, but I love it. This is about the 4th year. This one is about the 2nd year, but Normally I don't have much pepper from it, but then this one this year I think I'm gonna have some peppers because I think they're coming. I see a little bit here and there, but they stay in this pot. This pot is self-watering. You have to put water in the through the spout there at the corner. You see that, and then it waters it from under. But if this pepper don't do well this year, I'm gonna remove them and put something else in there. And this is another pepper that sprouted from the soil. You see it is coming up with seeds. I don't know which of my pepper this is. I just cannot tell. I don't know what kind of pepper it was, but it sprouted. Of course, my great water leaves. This is the water leaves. Today is June the 8th. I hope they'll do better because the very first one that sprouted, all of them died. The weather changed, they all died. So this one sprouted again, and I'm so grateful that they're coming back. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Where I live here in the western region, the weather is not as conducive as some places in the east. I live in western United States, so the weather is just touch and go. Sometimes you have good weather, sometimes we don't. And this is, I really love my cocoyams. They're so well. And then I mix and match them with of course, this one sprouted up here, or maybe the one I transported to plant here, the greens. I have so many greens. Look at all of this. Greens everywhere. Yeah, so I just have to keep an eye on them. That way I don't have animals or little thing eating them up, all these little bugs. So always come out and check the plants to make sure I don't have any of them. See, I paired the greens with the pot of cocoa yam. So this is it. Of course, you guys, the potatoes sprouted from the ground. The potatoes that I didn't want to eat, the little potatoes, I threw them away. And then the other day I brought more soil and covered it, because potatoes, you have to cover them with soil. I was late in covering it. I just bought the soil and started covering them. I should have covered them since they first sprouted. I don't know if they're gonna be able to sprout up again, because potato, they only have seeds from where they are on the ground. If you just leave a little bit of it on the soil, they would not have a lot of potato on it. But if you cover it, and then the more sand, the more soil covers it, all the section that is under the ground, you will have potatoes, and then that's what they said. I don't know. And then look at these leaves. It's called purslane or purslane. P-U-R-S. I think that's how it's spelled. Purslain. But don't quote me, or Lane. Don't quote me. I don't know. I have to look at it again. I didn't. But it looks like something like water leaves. I saw it a week ago, Saturday, at the farmers market here, and I've seen it somewhere before that they talk about. They said the Indians here use it a lot in their cooking, and it's very good. Do you know, I bought it and I use it to make afang soup. I tell you what, it come out just like I'm cooking afang soup with water leaves. The only thing is that it was not a lot of, it didn't have a lot of water like water leaf, which was good. The way I made it, I took the time to cook it out and then throw away the water, kind of like sometimes we do with water leaves. And because of that, it just me being curious and liking to plant things. I just took the stalks and I put it in my plant pots here, because this is my bitter leaf plant. that I always cut when I cut the branches, I don't throw them away. I put them in the pot. Some of them sprouted, and then I will get a lot of bitter leaf from it. But this is the big one that had been here. The other day I made a noble bitter leaf soup. I just wanted to taste of it. I tasted it. It was so good. But anyway, this is my garden this year. All these potatoes sprouted because they were potatoes I had bought them, then I didn't get to eat them, then I threw them away. And then when I noticed when I come out early this year, I saw them all. They were all sprouted right over here next to the bitter leaf plant, and I took them out one by one, and I repotted them in the plant pots, big plant pots here. That was why I limit what I want to bring new. I let the old thing do. And look at this pepper. This is the second year for this pepper. I didn't have any fruit. Last year was the first year. There was no fruit, but then look at this year it started. I hope it will, they will stay, because it will have so many flowers, and then all of them will drop. I don't know why they would drop. So I'm just watching it, seeing what it's doing. There's nothing I can do about it, because I've tried. You guys, the first time I did this is my ginger. I planted ginger. And look at ginger. Look at this. It sprouted up, and more are still coming. I have a whole plant of it here. I have ginger. I'm like, wow. Because I had bought ginger, leave it in my refrigerator. And then when I leave it at my counter. When I look, I saw it sprouting. I said, okay. I took it and put it on the soil. And here you have it. This thing germinated, and now I have 1, 2, 3, like 1 and 2 here. This is the second one here, 2, and then I have these ones here. So I have a lot of them. But these are my onions and garlic. I don't know which one it is. Of course, the greens is all over. This is greens here, in this pot that I have garlics here. I planted garlic because I love garlic so much. I always use it. Of course, I planted okra. Look at this little okra coming up. Amen to this. This is a little okra coming. I just potted it. I didn't know. I just saw it in my listing. I took it and potted it and see. And it germinated. Amen to that. I planted some. I put them all over these pots of bitter leaf. But I don't see the rest. The rest may be coming out late. So there you have it. I have the cocoyams all over. Yeah. So that's my garden. I didn't spend money buying little baby plants this year. I did not buy none. All they sprouted up from what I have from last year. So I'm grateful. Let's see what is gonna happen. It's unbelievable. The year that I didn't spend money to buy all this, I think they all sprouted up. It's unbelievable. So I have it. So there you have it, folks. My garden for this year. I'm going to put a little water on things. Going to see one or two. This is the nice hose I just bought the other day. It does all kinds of things, you know, whatever the nozzle you want it to do, whatever you want, it will do. Let's see. Let me see if I can show it to you. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Okay, this is it here, and then put a little water on there. Oh, I should have bought that cover to come and cover that this plant. I don't know if I can show this. I like this muscle. Let's see. Try this. Let's see. Oh yeah. You can manage this one. Do this. Just